Good afternoon, and thank you for attending this virtual recital. Diane and I are thrilled to bring you this live music event from First Baptist Church in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. With quarantine and the move to remote learning, it seemed fitting to program a series of solo pieces that are appropriate for performers of many ability levels. If you are a music student stuck at home and unable to play, rehearse, or perform with your band, orchestra, or other ensemble, I hope you will consider exploring some of the solo pieces written or transcribed for your instrument. If you are a tuba player, some of these may be worthy options to explore. The works on this program would certainly be appropriate for those performing at undergraduate, high school, or even advanced middle school level. The first piece that you heard was a series of variations on the tune, The Cobbler's Bench. Of course, most of us know it best as Pop Goes the Weasel. After the initial theme, the tune is transformed through 5 different variations that change meter, tempo, modality, and style. Preparing to perform this work was a lot of fun, as I strove to make serious music from a comically associated tune. This piece was composed by Arthur Frackenpole for Peter Popiel, a prolific composer and arranger in his own right, and professor of tuba emeritus at the Crane School of Music at SUNY Potsdam. Mr. Frackenpole wrote several other pieces for tuba. His concertino for tuba and string orchestra, that you're about to hear, is an example of a more serious, original work for the instrument. It was composed for Abe Torchinsky, the now late principal tubist of the Philadelphia Orchestra. While modest in technical demands, a high school student could certainly prepare this work. Each movement offers the chance for the soloist to develop and demonstrate great character. The reduction for piano, prepared by the composer, is moderately challenging for the pianist, but maintains the character of the orchestral version and allows for great interaction between the soloist and collaborative pianist. The next piece in the program is a set of 4 short, light pieces, or bagatelles. These 4 bagatelles were written at the request of Daniel Emerson, who, at the age of 12, wanted something that was fun to play and not too difficult. Gordon Jacob, Emerson's godfather, was born in Upper Norwood, South London in 1895. He was educated at Dulwich College, which was an unusually musical school, and he wrote his first orchestral pieces while in school there. Perhaps his most often performed work is his An Original Suite for military band. During the First World War, Jacob was captured by the Germans near Arras, and in his prison camp organized a small orchestra whose entire repertoire he arranged or composed. This early practical approach to music was to remain a hallmark, and his music is always eminently playable. After the war, having decided against a career in journalism, he entered the Royal College of Music, where he studied composition with Stanford, Howells, and Vaughan Williams, conducting with Bolt, and piano with Ball. These bagatelles are not inherently related to each other, but each depicts a scene or suggests a story. In Tranquil Mood is, well, tranquil, peaceful, and lyrical. A corsair is a kind of French privateer, so there is something swashbuckling about the corsair bold. A sprightly dance is just that, and the pompous after-dinner speech could easily be addressing nobility at a high society affair. While there are now many original compositions for tuba, it was not too long ago that studying transcriptions was the normal or only practice. Songs are especially fun and musically satisfying. The next piece is a collection of 4 songs by American composer Charles Ives. Despite spending his days selling insurance, Ives composed throughout his life and is unquestionably one of the earliest great American composers. These songs were not composed together, but were compiled by the arranger Ralph Sauer. I find that they work well together and are a lot of fun to play. If you like the arrangement, you can find more pieces by Mr. Sauer, a trombonist and skilled arranger for brass, through his publisher, Cherry Classics Music. Ives' father was a band leader in the Civil War, and Charles Ives grew up in post-war New England with the sights and sounds of 19th century Americana all around him. The first piece, Memories, captures a pleasant memory going to the opera house for a show and a rather sad memory that nostalgically reminds the listener of times gone by. The sideshow is just that, a short, asymmetrical waltz. Dreams harkens back to the sentiments and memories as the poet looks back on happier days and dreams of loves lost. The war song, He Is There, was written during the First World War and then revised and retitled They Are There before the Second World War. The piece incorporates fragments of many Civil War-era tunes and seeks to inspire early 20th century Americans from all walks of life to do their duty, rally round the flag, shout the battle cry of freedom, and join Uncle Sam in fighting that medieval stuff, by which Ives meant undemocratic governance. How many tunes can you recognize? At first, I harbored several reservations about performing the work as written. A few of the tunes have or have acquired unsavory associations. However, as I prepared the piece, I came to see this as a chance for modern listeners to reflect on our own citizenship, consider how our lives and the country have changed in the last century since the piece was written, and think about how we can work to make our society more just and equitable. Music can surely accompany or even lead in the pursuit of those goals today as it did in Ives's day. If you want to hear a performance by the composer himself, I suggest you go on YouTube and search Ives, They Are There. The first result should be the composer himself singing and playing. It's interesting. Curtain! Songs are not the only source of transcription for tubists. Cello and bass string instruments are also common sources of inspiration. The next piece is an unaccompanied work by Baroque composer Domenico Gabrielli. Gabrielli wrote many pieces, including several sets of Ricercars. While keyboard players may be used to hearing of the Ricercar as a sort of proto-fugue, the Ricercar in this sense is more like a technically virtuosic study piece. The key is introduced by a slow introduction and then explored through a series of more rapid sections. This arrangement was prepared by R. Winston Morris, professor of tuba at Tennessee Tech University. Morris is a prolific tuba performer and arranger. If you are looking for additional sources of transcription or solos to play, searching for R. Winston Morris is a good place to start. Thank you again for viewing this virtual recital. It has been a pleasure to make music for you today and a pleasure to prepare this music with Mrs. Diane Scott. I would also like to extend a special thank you to First Baptist Church, located at 51 South 3rd Street in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, its pastor, the Reverend Jillian Honkemer, and its music director, Mr. Brett Hosterman. Best wishes to you for the remainder of your summer. Please stay safe, socially distanced, and wear a mask. Thank you for tuning in. The final piece on the program is two movements of Antonio Capuzzi's Concerto for Double Bass. Foregoing the first movement, this arrangement is commonly played by undergraduate tuba students. The first movement allows for considerable lyrical playing in the classical style. Imitating a string bass with an instrument that requires wind to play is no small challenge. The final movement, the rondo, is marked allegro and features, broadly, a tripartite form with a shift to the relative minor in the middle section. The final recapitulation features a brilliant fanfare to bring the piece and this recital to a close.